Hi guys, today we're learning Priestess by Periphery. This is in drop D flat tuning or C sharp. Let's take a look at the intro riff, which is done on an acoustic guitar. I'm using my electric and a Quad Cortex acoustic simulator. This riff starts on the open 5th string before hammering on to the 2nd fret 5th string. Then we play the 4th string on the 4th fret and back to the 2nd fret 5th string. After that, then we put a middle finger down on the 3rd fret 2nd string, then the open 3rd string, 4th string on the 4th fret, and the open 5th string. Then we go back to the 4th string, 4th fret, and the open 5th. Okay. Then we put our first finger down on the 2nd string of the 2nd fret and pull off to the open 2nd string. And then we do the open 3rd string and back once again to the 4th string on the 4th fret. Okay, and then we finish off with the open 1st string. The next section starts off on the 2nd fret on the top 3 strings, so we want to bar these with our 1st finger, and then we want to hammer from 2nd to 3rd fret with our middle finger and play the 5th and 4th strings after that. Then we want to put a 3rd finger down on the 4th fret and slide it to the 5th and play the 3rd string of the 2nd fret before going back to the 5th string, the 5th fret on the 4th string. Then what we want to do is we want to play the 2nd string on the 3rd fret, pull off to the 2nd fret, play the 3rd string on the 2nd fret, and back to the 5th once again on the 4th string. Then we're going to the 1st string of the 2nd fret, and then we do 4th fret 3rd string, 3rd fret 2nd string, and the open 1st string. Okay. All together with the start. Okay. Following on from that, we have a progression that's really similar to the beginning of the riff, which is the open 5th string onto a hammer-on the 2nd fret, and then the 4th fret 4th string, and the 2nd string on the 3rd fret. After that, then we do the open 3rd string and the 4th fret 4th string again. Now this time we do the open 6th string, 4th string, open 3rd string, and then repeat, but this time with the 2nd fret 6th string and then the 3rd fret 6th string. Okay, and then that will bring us into kind of the second part of the intro riff, I guess. Okay, so all together. That's what we have so far. Now on to the second part of the main riff, and this is a bit that repeats throughout the entire song. So we've just ended the last section on the 3rd fret 6th string. We want to play that one more time, so 2 times total. And then we want to slide from 5 to 7 on the 5th string, hit that 4th string on the 4th fret, and the open 3rd string. Okay. Okay. Then we slide from 8 to 7 on the 2nd string before hitting the open 1st string, and then sliding 7 to 4 on the 3rd string. Then we do the 3rd fret 2nd string, open first, and back to that 2nd string again. Okay. Now this time we go back to the 3rd fret, but we play the 6th and the 5th strings, and we do that twice. And we do exactly the same, so slide 5 to 7, hit that 4th string 4th fret, open 3rd string, slide 8 to 7, open 1st string. This time, however, instead of going 7 to 4 on the 3rd string, we go 7 to 12, right? Hit the 10th fret 2nd string, and then slide 12 to 5 on the 1st string and pull off to open. After that, then we go 2nd string 5th fret, pull off to the 3rd, and hit the open 1st string. Okay. After that, we slide 4 to 2 on the 3rd string, pull off to the open string, slide 3 to 4 on the 4th string, hit that open 3rd string again, 4th string on the 4th fret, and then we pull off to the open 4th string. Then we do the 5th string on the 2nd fret and the open 4th string to finish. And then we go back to the riff again. We do it all the way through, except we end it just slightly differently. So on the slide to the 2nd fret, we pull off to the open 3rd string, slide 3 to 4 once again, do that open 3rd string, and this time instead of going 4th string pull off, 4th fret pull off to the open 4th string, instead we do 4th string slide up to 7. Okay. Okay. And then that leads us into the beginning once again. Now, this is when the rest of the band comes in, and it plays pretty much exactly the same, except you repeat the first part of the intro riff twice, I think. You'll be able to hear it in the song. And then after the second time, we go into that was messy, but we go into the second part of the intro riff. Okay, and then after we do the second time doing that bit and sliding up to the 7, then we go into the next section. Okay. Our next section is chorus, I think. So we're starting off on the 12th fret 1st string and pulling off to the open. Then we hammer on from the open to the 12th fret 2nd string, and then doing the open 1st string again. Then we do 12 pull off to the open, and then we repeat on the string above. So open to 12th fret on the 3rd string, hammer on, open 2nd string, 3rd string, pull off to the open, hammer on to the 12th fret 4th string, and then this time we slide up to the 14th fret. Then we do 12 to 11 slide on the 3rd string. Then we do open, hammer on to 12, pull off to open on the 4th string. Then we do 12, 9, and then we do a couple of hits of the 9, hammer on with the 10, and then hit the 10 one more time on the 5th string. Okay. Now we repeat this, except as a slightly different ending. So we do 12 to 9, and then we do hammer on, pull off 9 to 10, and then back to 9. Slide down to the 7th fret, hammer on to 9 on the 5th string. Then we do the 10th fret 6th string, and then we do 7 to 9 slide on the 3rd string. Okay. Right, and then we just repeat both of those sections one more time each. So our next section has two guitar parts. The first part is this slidey section. Okay, and that's starting off on the 12th fret 3rd string. Oops. Sliding down to the 9th fret 3rd string. Then we hit the 9th fret one more time. And then we do 7 to 9 on the same string. Then we do 8 to 10 quick slide, and then back to 9 on the 2nd string this time. Okay, so that's the first part. Second part is exactly the same, except we end it with 9, 10, 12. Everything else is exactly the same. Okay, so at the same time we've got this slide section, we've got another guitar underneath it going like this. Okay, all that is starting on the 3rd string, we pull off from the 5th to the 4th fret, then we put a pinky onto the 4th string of the 7th fret, and then go back to the 3rd string 4th fret. Then we do 3rd finger 4th string on the 6th fret and pinky on the 7th fret. Then we go back to the 3rd string and hammer on from 4 to 5 and pull off back to 4. Then we go back to the 4th string on the 7th fret, back to the 3rd string on the 4th fret, slide up to 9 this time, and then do 10 to 9 on the 2nd string. Okay, and then we do that exact same thing again, except this time we do the same as a slide section. We do a 9, 10, 12. Okay, and that'll lead us into the next section. The next section begins on the 5th string of the 10th fret, and then we pull off to the 9th fret and then hammer back onto the 10th fret. Then we do the 5th, the 4th and the 3rd strings on the 9th fret, and we slide from 11 to 12 on the 3rd string with our pinky. I'd recommend using your pinky instead of your 3rd finger, even though it's a bit tight, because there's a section later on which is a lot easier if your pinky's in that section. Then we do the 10th fret 2nd string, open 1st string, back to the 2nd string, and then 3rd string of this 12th fret. Then we can take our middle finger and play that 6th string on the 12th fret. Okay, then we hop on up to this, where we have our 1st finger on the 5th string of the 3rd fret, middle finger is on the 4th string of the 4th fret, and our 3rd finger is on the 6th string of the 5th fret. Then we do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we go back to the 3rd string. Then we drop our 3rd finger down 1 string to the 5th string and put a pinky on the 4th string. And then we play the 5th, 4th, take that pinky off, and play 5th and 4th together with our middle finger on that 4th string, 4th fret. Okay, so that sounds like this. Okay. Next section we have our third finger on the fifth string of the 7th fret. And we play the 5th string, 4th string on the 4th fret, and open 3rd fret. Okay, open 3rd string. Then we do the 2nd string on the 5th fret, pull off to the open string. The next section is similar to the start of the riff, where we do 10 pull off to 9, hammer back onto 10 on the 5th string, and we do all the way up to the 1st string, except this time we don't do the 2nd string, 3rd string after that. Okay, finish there, take a wee pause, then keeping our pinky where it is, put our 3rd finger up to the 5th string of the 12th fret, and our 1st finger goes on the 4th string of the 9th fret. And just play that once. From the 5th string down to the open string, the open 1st string. Then we take our pinky off, and we put our middle finger down on the 3rd string of the 11th fret. And play that once, take a wee pause, and then do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oops. Okay, so all together. And then we repeat that one more time before going into our next section. The next section is just a repeat of the second part of the main riff, which we've covered already. We don't do the first part where we slide 7 to 4 and do that. We do the slide 7 to 12, that bit, and then we finish on the 4 to 7 slide. And then after that, we do that section and do that 4 times, so 2 times each variation. And then after that, we go into the solo section. The solo section starts off on the 9th fret, 5th string. We hammer onto the 10th fret after that, and then slide from 9 to 2 on the 3rd string. Then we play the 3rd string on the 2nd fret and pull off to the open string, open 3rd string, and then slide 4 to 12 on the 4th string. Okay. Then we do 15 on the 2nd string, 14 on the 3rd, and 11 on the 3rd string. Then we do 11, 12, 11 hammer on pull off on the 3rd string. We hit 14 twice on the 4th string, and then 14 on the 3rd string. Okay. Then we do 14, 12, 11, and these are pull offs, okay, on the 5th string. That's quite quick. Then we do 9th fret on the 4th string, hammer on pull off on the 12th. Then we take our pinky all the way over to the 14th fret, 4th string, and we play that. 3rd finger goes up to the 5th string on the 12th fret, and then go back down to the 4th string on the 14th fret, and then we're on the 10th fret, 5th string, and then we slide 12 to 16 on the 4th fret, and back to 12 on the 3rd string. Okay. After that, we do the 14th fret, 5th string, then down to the 12th fret, 4th string, and then the 14th fret, 3rd string. Then we slide from that 14 all the way up to the 19th fret, and then we play the 17 on the second string. Then we go back to that 19 on the third string, slide all the way up to the 24th fret, and then play the 22nd on the second string. My intonation's a little bit off, so that might sound out of tune. It doesn't sound the best. Pulling on from our slides, we have this section where we go from 14 to 12 on the third string, and then to 11. And then after we hit 11 once, we hit it one more time, and then hammer on, pull off 12. And then hit 14 on the fourth string, back to 11 on the third, 12 on the fourth string, and then slide 15 to 17 on the second string, 15 on the first string. Okay? We have the sweeping section next. So we go from 19 to 15, pulling off, then 17 to 15, 17 to 16, and then we hammer on 17 to 19. Okay? Then we have the 15 on the second string, slide from 17 to 19 on the third string, then first finger takes a 14 on the third string. Okay, then we slide 15 to 17, back to 15, then we do 20 on the second string, then middle finger on the 19th fret second string, bend up. I think it's a full step bend, maybe a half step. Then we pull off to the 17th fret second string, hit the 19 on the third string, and the 21st fret on the fourth string. Then we slide down from the 17 to the 12 on the second string. And then we do 14, pull off the 12, hammer on to 16. And that brings us into this next kind of sweeping section. So this starts off on the 15th fret, pulling off to the 14th on the first string. Then we do the 15th fret on the second string, and the 14th on the third string. After that, we go to the 17th fret second string, and then we go back to the 14th fret third string, slide down to 12, slide down to 11. When I do this, it kind of gets blended into one slide, so watch out for that. After that, we hit the 15th fret second string with our pinky, and then we pull off 12, 11 on the third string and put a pinky onto the fourth string of the 14th fret. Then we do hammer on 11, 12, 14, then 12, 15, 17, then 15, 17, and then a full step bend from the 15th fret second string. Okay. That was a bit messy and probably not fully up to speed, but you get the idea. After we do a bend on the 15th fret second string, we slide 16, 19 and back to 16 on the third string. Then bend 14th fret third string, pull off 16 to 14 on the third string, and 16 on the fourth string, 17 on the fifth string, 14 on the fifth string, okay. And then we slide 15 to 17, we take 16 with the third finger, and slide 17 to 19 on the first string, okay. After the solo, we go back to the kind of bridge section we did before. that section, and we do that, I think it's 4 times this time. And then there's a pause where the synth kind of comes in, and then after the synth we go back to that section, and I think we do this 8 times, so more than usual. And then that brings us on to the outro section, which we'll cover now. Our outro section has 4 guitar parts. The first guitar starts off on the 5th fret, barring the top 4 strings. Then we have our middle finger on the 4th string of the 6th fret, and our 3rd finger on the 7th fret on the 5th string. Picking pattern is 6 string, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we slide up to the 7th and 9th fret. 1st and 3rd fingers stay in the same place. Our middle finger drops down to the 3rd string instead of the 4th. Okay. Picking pattern here, exactly the same. Then we slide back up or down to the 5th and 7th fret. This time we take our middle finger off and put a pinky down on the 4th string of the 7th fret. Same picking pattern again, and then we do the exact same except down 1 fret. So on the 4th and 6th frets. After guitar 1 does the chord on the 4th and 6th frets, then guitar 2 comes in with a slide from the 9th to 11th fret on the 3rd string. Okay. So that's 9 to 11, back to 9 on the 3rd string, and then 8. And then the second bit is 9 to 11, 11 to 12, back to 8. Now sometimes there's a variation here where we do 9 to 11, back to 9, pull off 11 to 9 and slide to 8, okay? And then the rest is the same until we get to the ending bit, which is 9 to 11, hit 11 again, and do 8, 9, 10. Okay, and that will take us to the very end of the riff. After guitar 2 has done its riff 1 time all the way around, so sliding from 9 to 11, 11, 12, and then down to 8 on the 3rd string, that's when guitar 3 comes in, and that's on the 2nd string. We slide 9 to 10, and then hit 10 again and move to 12, all on the same string. Then we do 9 to 10, 10 again, and 9 on the 2nd string. And we just repeat those 2 variations until we get to the end. Okay. Now, when we get to the end, we do 9 slide to 10, hit 10 again, and then we do 9, 10, 11. Okay. So after guitar 3 has done its first time around the riff and ends on the 9th fret 2nd string, then guitar 4 comes in, and that starts off on the 12th fret 2nd string. Do 12, 13, and then open 1st string. And do that twice. And then we go down to the 10th fret onto the 12th. Okay. We do that once. And then we do 12th fret again on the 2nd string. And then the 15th to the 14th on the 1st string. And then we do open 1st string, and then we go up to the 11th fret on the 3rd string, 11, 12, 11, and then we do 13th and 14th frets on the 4th string. Okay. Then we go down to the third string, we do 11, 13, 11, 12 on the second string, back up to the 13 on the third string, down to the 11 on the second string, and then we repeat. And then that goes on a few times, and then the last time when we do it, we go to the 15, 14 open, and then we do 11, 12, 11 like we were doing before, 13, 14, and then we finish on the 15, and that rings out at the very end. But that's us. That's all the riffs. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. That should be all of the riffs. It's probably quite a long lesson at this point. If you have any comments or feedback, just drop them down below. And also check out my cover if you haven't seen it already, and that might help you out as well. But that's it for me. So thank you again, and I'll see you soon. Right, thanks, guys.